No, it's okay with that time. I said really fast on purpose and made it really. I'm not gonna explain it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm uploading videos to YouTube now. As you can see, I'm on YouTube. This video is on YouTube because Facebook likes to hate my life. So yeah. 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 This video is really late. It's way late, and I didn't do a video really long time, and I need to do it really bad. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Because right now it's Wednesday. It'd be Wednesday. So happy birthday to Karen, Si's mom, because it was her birthday. And we had cake and stuff. I was a pig and had 2 pieces. I'm fat. Look at him. Fat. Fat. Look at that. I don't ever tell you that I'm skin and bones again. You're wrong. You can see it in my face too. Like it's freaking gross, dude. Like I'm obese. I'm like actually Skeletor. I like that. I like that. And you have like anorexic. How you like that? And it's like I never really liked that in my life. And so it was nice to be skinny. I can look down and be like, wow, I can actually like have a fat stomach. And now I don't. I'm flat, and now I don't. It's like a girl. I'm ashamed of myself. No, but yeah, I just didn't like hangs over because like look at the hot piece, but I gotta get this stuff together. Gotta get myself together, fan. Just kidding. Sorry. Anyway, so let's actually start a highlight time. There's actually not anything I can remember for the last week and a half, except for Monday, which is actually supposed to be for the next video. I was doing this Sunday, but I didn't do a video on Sunday because I was not feeling the greatest, and I wasn't feeling great on Monday either. As you can tell, we can't really. Maybe you can't. You can't. But I know this is all. This is the best it's been the whole day. Thank you God for that. Berito, silencio. We have 2 dogs now, little puppy dogs. I'm not gonna show them right now because I'm too lazy to get up. So maybe one day I'll show them. I don't know. But they're over there. They're like, I think they're both Chihuahuas. I think, but one's like a brownish, like brown, and the other one's like light brown. But one's Chihuahua, like Chihuahua, with their hair like really fine and like smooth and stuff like that. The other one's like fluffy. So we named the one Fluffy. I named them Fluffy. And then the other one is Estrellita, or Little Star. But you don't say Little Star, you say Estrellita. That's his name. Or Estrella. But, Estrellita. The other one's Fluffy. It's Fluffy, because it's Fluffy. And then, my brother used to call me that all the time. Because I was fat. But anyway, so, yeah, so we had that now. I just found the missing it. But Monday. You're just coming again, dang it. If you can pray for me, please. I'm sick of this. It's really annoying. Blew my nose and coughing every like 5 seconds. Today I coughed like the most I've coughed in like the last day. But anyway, so yeah, Monday we had practice for the kids, and for the younger kids. Let's say little kids, but younger kids. Anyway, so that's like a little kid team from like 9. It's like from 6 to 9 years old, and we were practicing and stuff. And no, no, but we were practicing everything, and Alan, his name's Alan, but yeah, Alan. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I'm totally zoning. I'm sorry, guys. I always do this. But what happened is that Alan always, every single week is causing trouble, or starts something, or complaining about something, or starts, whining about something. It's like, you know what? Please, if you don't want to be on this team, don't be here. It's not like you need to be here. If you don't want to be on this team, you can go. It's fine. It's not an obligation. But every week he comes complaining every time. Why did you bring me? Why am I applying on this? Why am I applying on this? You're making me come. And it's like, no, I didn't make you come at all. You came yourself. You got yourself in this car, and you're going with us to Sacramento because you got in this car yourself. No one forced you here. So it's like, But anyway, you always go to the soccer field and whine about something, or fight with one of the kids or something like that, and it's just really annoying. It's just dumb. And, they literally every single week. Well, it wasn't like 1 week yes, 1 week no, and a couple weeks no, a couple week yes. It's like no, it was every single week. And Monday they were running. I'd space them out because we do our laps all the time. I get them conditioning and stuff like that. and they were running their laps, and I had them space out purposely, and like, here you are, here's your spot, you're gonna run like this. There's no, you guys aren't close enough to be able to push each other. You guys all stay the same speed like I tell you guys to. You'll be fine. And they're all doing good at the first 2 laps, perfect. And then the third lap, they got clumped together, and there's one point where Simon was running, and his cousin Yair were running too. They're both running kind of close to each other because everyone got clumped up together again, like I didn't want. And there's like one point, like one of them tripped a little bit, and then I remember like when he tripped a little bit, no one that was behind him slowed down. Like I don't know if I think it was Sammy. No, it was Yair that was behind him, and Sammy was in front. It sounded like he tripped over something and was running a little bit slow, and so because that Yair's running a little bit slow. But instead of like Alan going around them or anything like that, he puts his hands out in front, like this, like 3D. Whoa, no, but like so there wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna defend myself. It was boom, and it was like right, yeah, his back end, which caused him to fall because someone's pushing him, and he fell on top of Simon. Simon fell on the ground too. And then all the kids like I watched it happen, and I'm like, are you serious? And so I told before, I said, you guys run, you guys are fighting. If you guys are fighting, if you guys are, going faster on purpose, you're not helping each other out, then you know what, you guys run extra laps. Because it's every week. And it's been over, like, often, in August it'll be 2 years. No. I'm sorry. August 2 years will be here. And in February, this February coming up would be 2 years of coaching the soccer team, but it's been over a year, okay? And, with this team, and, it's like, not everyone on the team has been out here for a year, but Alan's definitely been there for a while. And it's like, it's not anything new. And so then, he starts, he does that. He's like, all right, you're going next lap. And because you did that, he's like, well, I don't want to. And I'm like, all right, well, if you don't want to, then you already know what's going to happen. Which, like, he doesn't do it, he's not going to play. And he just throws his face, he's like, you know what, now I'm going now. Bye. And he grabs his water bottle and leaves, and I was like telling him, like, if you leave, then you know what's going to happen, you're in trouble with your parents and everything like that because you walk home yourself. Because like where we go to a different spot now because some of the older kids that were hitting the kids in the head with soccer balls. Play a game against. I think I said this. Play a game against them to win the soccer field to see who would that be their soccer field, and we lost. So we go down there all the time. But it's better we go down to the place in Nobalera. I don't know what to call it in English, but we go down there all the time now because it's close, or it's not close. I mean it's close, but it's not like super close. Walking, it's far. I never heard sides to do like this now. But we don't actually play down there, so it's better to practice it. Because why it's a lot easier to play on a field when you're already like accustomed to it, when you're already like used to it. There we go. But yeah, so we don't really do that. But he's supposed to be walking home from there to his house, which is like a good 20 minute walk. Like 15, 20 minutes. 15 minutes for me. It's 20 minutes for him. And so it's like, it's like, okay, then, well, we're going to find out. And so then, after practice, I went to his house and, I told his mom what happened. The sacrifice, because his mom, there's another story. But anyway, pray for her. But anyway, so, I told her what happened again, because it was like the second, third time I went to the house because of him. And she told me, what? It's like, just to be honest, it's. She said, the way she said it sounded like this. I don't know if it's exactly what she said, but she's not the very politest person. So she does say some rude things, and so she was just like, it's a bother that you come to the house and you talk, to my kids all the time, and talk with my kids and saying that they do bad things. Like, so every time she tells me, I know they're not perfect, but it's like, yes, I know they're not perfect. No kid's perfect, but it's like, it's all the time, and she's like starting to say stuff about. Like she doesn't want any favorites. How they always say the kids always say that I'm always, better, nicer with Sammy and stuff like that, and give him better things. And the very very first it was because everyone was picking on him, and so I was trying to help him out a little bit with that. But now I live with him and everything like that, so it's just like I know how he is, and I know how he can be. So I'm just like what, Sammy, I don't do favorites anymore. Which is a bad thing. I do favorites, but I was trying to help with the more sensitive little kids that everyone's making fun of. That's not it's not cool, dude. Because I know how that went. I wasn't a little kid, but I was getting up in front all the time. Anyway, so she's saying stuff like that, like she always does, and saying stuff about that, and then she's saying that she's gonna take on teams that can play anymore, and I was like, I find it even better that way, because it's like doesn't deal with this anymore, fighting all the time. But yeah. Maybe also though because he took down the team. But it makes it easier because every week he always comes fighting or complaining. But it's the same thing with this sad thing. I don't want Alan to feel like I don't, care for him or anything like that. 'Cause I do. I really do. Those kids, they go through a lot because their parents, like, they hit them a lot. Well, their mom anyway. I'm not sure what their dad does because the mom seems like she wears the pants in the family, if you know what I'm saying. And, like, English doesn't work or anything like that, but, she tends to yell a lot about everything. And so it's like, it's upsetting a little bit. But, it's like, I don't want to lose a relation. Huh? ¿Afuera todo el día abierto? Well, ahorita. But yeah. But I don't know, just pray for that. And also, like, she told me that, another thing she told me that I'm not sure if Alan has this, but, I'm not sure if she knew exactly either because she was asking her husband, like, what is it called again? But she was saying that I think Octavio has anemia, which is like a situation of the blood that I don't know exactly what it is. I just know it has something to do with your blood and your blood's not right. I don't know exactly what it means. If someone knows what it means, leave me a comment or something like that. Probably just look it up, but I don't have time in my life anymore to do anything. Like when I had time to do this video. But yeah, so pray for them in the situation, and pray that Alan doesn't feel left out, and that he doesn't feel. I pray that he doesn't feel unloved, because that's what I don't want. That's the last thing I want. Just really learns to behave. Because it's that when it's not in soccer practice, at the church when he gives his problems, and when it's not there, it's in the soccer field, and it's like when I see him, it's like problems all over the place, and it's just like, come on, why, And like I try to spend time with the family a little bit, but then it's like sometimes like I need to go, or like I would like to go and I can't because they keep me there sometimes, and it's just like and it's just like I don't want to be rude, but it's like I don't know. Okay, it's a long story, but I'm done. That's it. Canceling up, please. If you can donate, please do so. Instructions below. You can also, I can just say it too. Go to danielratz.blogspot.com. Here on the right side. On the right side, like you go like on the page, and literally like right when the page uploads, loads up. Like you don't have to like go anywhere. Like on the right side, it says the yellow shiny donate button. It's nice and pretty. You can click on it and send things. No, but I'm still looking for a lot of help. I'm looking to do amazing, awesome things for these kids, and just give them, just like not just fun, but just give them a time a time they'll never forget. And not only because it'll be a lot of fun, but also because these kids will be able to experience God is just a new level, and I'm so ready for that. I'm so pumped for that. So if you guys can do that, please do so. It'd be awesome. Let's just Yola, 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 Yasin. Hola. Dile. ¿Por qué no? She says no to everything. So, anyway. Like, there's like, we ask her, do you have your mom? No. Do you have Sammy? No. Do you have Daddy? No. Do you have your dad? No. Do you have your grandma? No. You don't know anybody. It's horrible. Do you have yourself? No. Like, it's everything. Everything's no. But she knows all the words. Just like yes and no. Nothing else. So it's like, But anyway, that's it. I'm done. Bye for a long time.